everybody, I'm Haley. Today we're going to do the March wrap-up. So not all the stuff that I read in March, because I had a super great reading month. I read 17 books this month, which is very much a sad statement on my social life, but we're gonna pretend that it's more my dedication to books. So, as is standard with me, I am terrible at summarizing books, so that's not what I'm doing here. I'm not going to tell you what the book's about because I'm awful at it. What I will tell you is what I thought of the book, very, very briefly. Some of these I have full reviews for up on the blog, others not so much, but I do have a March wrap-up post on the blog that lists all 17 books that I read, what the rating was, and then there are links to Goodreads so you can see what those are about if you want to. So, yeah, let's go. First one that I read this month. Super enjoyed it. It is These Ruthless Deeds, which is the follow-up to These Vicious Masks by, I know I'm going to butcher these names and I am so sorry, Taryn Shanker, Kelly Zekas. This is sort of Jane Austen meets X-Men. It is full of snark. It's got the brooding, gentleman. It's got the super charming gentleman. It just was a delight. It was hilarious. I laughed a lot. I cried a little bit too because it's also horribly sad. But if you have not yet given this series a try, highly recommend it. Super fun read. 4.5 out of 5 stars for this one. Second one that I read was actually a reread for me because I am trying to knock out this giant TBR monstrosity that I have. And so, Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I read this one when it first came out and was obsessed with it. Still love it so much, so 5 out of 5 always for this one. But I still haven't finished the series, which is a problem. So I finished this one so that I could get ready for the next book, and then immediately didn't read the next book. So next month, April is going to be the month that I finally finish the second book. So, Kiss of Deception. So the next one was mostly just really fun, and that is Big Mushy Happy Mom by Sarah Anderson. So this is her second collection of comics. She is wildly relatable. So this one is a little different than her first because this one also includes a couple of essays at the end, which I liked. I thought they were fun, but these are hilarious. The next one is one that I have been waiting for forever, and that is Etched in Bone by Anne Bishop. This is the 5th and final book in the Others series. I love this series. It's sort of paranormal, but so different than anything I've ever read. It's so good. So this one is one that I had been waiting for, and it was good. I loved it. It just really wasn't what I expected. It was almost like, how when you finish a book and you're like, wow, that 2-page epilogue was fun, but also I want another 400 pages of epilogue. That's kind of what this was in my mind. So still really enjoyed it. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Next one, What I Need by J. Daniels. So this is the 5th book in the Alabama Summer series, and oh my god, I love these books so much. J. Daniels can write literally whatever she wants, and I will read it. I laughed out loud. It still tugged at the heartstrings. It was just such a fun read, so 4 out of 5 on that one. Next, total surprise on this one. Was not expecting to love this one as much as I did. Burning Bright by Melissa McShane. This one, so I don't know if you guys have ever heard of BookBub. So BookBub is, it's like a subscription. You sign up with your email, you tell them sort of what your preferences are, if you have any favorite authors, and every day they will send you an email with ebooks that are on sale or free that fit in your preferred genres. And a lot of times the books are, they're fine, nothing really special, nothing I'm gonna spend my time on, but occasionally I will come across one that I love dearly, and this is one of those. So this is sort of historical fiction, Regency romance, and fantasy all rolled together. It's got elemental control, it's got pirates, it's just It was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Was pleasantly surprised by that one. So 4.5 out of 5 on that guy. So a certain movie came out in March that some of you might have heard of, Beauty and the Beast. I might have gone to see it 3 or more times in the theater, and it was magnificent. So I was stuck on all the Beauty and the Beast things all the time, which made it a perfect time to read this. Hunted by Megan Spooner. This is Beauty and the Beast retelling. One of the differences here is sort of what if Beauty was hunting the Beast kind of a thing. It added in some Russian folklore. I super loved it. I thought it was a great take on the traditional story. So this is another one that I have a full review on. So I'll leave the link for the full blog post down below, but 4.5 out of 5 on that one. So you remember that whole thing about me, trying to take care of stuff that's been on my TBR pile forever and a half? I did it. Yes. Okay. So The Novice and The Inquisition, both by Taran Matharu. Ooh, I know I got that wrong. I'm very, very sorry. These were very fun. Sort of, the one thing that I couldn't figure out with these is if it was young adult or middle grade. It was like right on that line. It kind of reminded me of Harry Potter in that regard. The main character Fletcher also is just like genuinely a good person, which I feel like doesn't happen all that much. Fletcher is he's just a really fun main character to follow. The world sort of expands more in this one, gets a little darker. So the last one comes out, I think in May, so very much looking forward to finishing up this trilogy. 4 out of 5 for both. Last one that I read this month, and most emotionally draining of the bunch. Yes, just Laini Taylor's Strange the Dreamer. This is a gorgeous book. And I got the special edition blue pages because I got it in this month's Fairy Loot box. This was a stunning book. The writing, as always, if you haven't read her Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, the writing is stunning. It's not one of those. So normally I'm a sentence reader. I sort of skim through stuff. This is one you gotta read it word for word. You have to pay attention to what's going on. And so while it takes me a little bit longer to get through her stuff, it is just so worth it. The writing is magnificent. The characters introduced. Laszlo is he is Strange the Dreamer, and he's a librarian. He's not, one of these warrior fighter heroes. He reads stories and he loves fairy tales, and it was so good. This was so good. It was emotionally draining. It's the first of a duology. I need the second one immediately right now. I can't handle what's going on. So just go read it. It's so good. But it hurts on the inside. I haven't yet written a full review for this because my insides are still bleeding. But a full review will be coming soon. So this one I gave a 4.5 out of 5 stars. So that's what I did in March. I'll leave links below for the March wrap-up, so where I actually summarize all these and you can find the Goodreads pages. Also, I will leave the links for the full reviews down below, so you can go see those if you want. If you saw any of your favorites this month, let me know. If, again, you have suggestions for things that, should be added to my already massive TBR pile, let me know. Otherwise, see you next time. Bye. Do you have anything interesting to share with us for the month of March? Did you do anything exciting? You did eat a tube of chapsticks, so that was exciting for you, not for me.